I hate to be doing this to Hitler's house, but I mean, you got a zombie infestation. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Your favorite bathroom attendant here, and today we're gonna be chilling at Hitler's house. It's Hitler's quinceañera. He invited me over to come party, have a good time, you know, do some drugs, and maybe invade Poland. Maybe we'll get into some other nefarious things, but we're going to Hitler's house, man. This is called, I believe this map is called Nazi Zombie Challenge or something like that. So, we were invited to the Führer's house. There's the Führer himself. Konnichiwa. We respect you and everything you did for the fatherland. And this is an interesting little like, I expected Hitler to be more of a granite type of person and more of a marble kind of guy. I didn't really expect him to be a wood and like a classical kind of person, you know? But, I mean, this is nice. I mean, you're a little run down. Like, you're gonna have to repaint the walls, get some more, you know, the carpeting, or the floor needs to be, like, where's the maid? Well, you would think the Führer would have a maid. All right, this is just, all right, hang on. First, let me grab this, because I don't know what kind of shenanigans we're gonna be getting into, boys. And I prefer life. All right, the Führer, I love what you did with this room, but we need to get the fuck out. I wonder what kind of books the Führer was into. I bet I could find a Where's Waldo in here. He seemed like a Where's Waldo kind of man. Do you ever, like, wonder about that stuff? Like, what did, like, Hitler, Stalin, and Mao do in their free time? I bet they got up into, like, some pretty freaky stuff. Don't you think? Like, what were their hobbies? Like, what did they do? Like, when they weren't killing, like, millions of people and having some of the world's greatest KDs ever known to man, what do you think they were getting up to? Do you think Hitler was, like, a really good, like, categories man? Do you think he, like, loved crossword puzzles? Like, he woke up every morning and just did the crossword and, like, the fucking Third Reich Ahoy or whatever their stupid propaganda. Oh, another room. Oh, fuck me. And whatever their stupid propaganda newspaper was, he just woke up and was like, oh, gee Willikers, time to do what is this? Who frames that? Is that the Führer when he was younger? I need some, how do the youngins pronounce it? I need some ammo. Cause, oh god, oh Gladys! Okay, let me grab this. Alright, this is a challenge map. I wish they only spawned in the window, because, listen, it's easier that way. Fuck this challenge, man. Should we grab double tap? I feel like it would help. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna do it. I'm a strong, independent WNBA, so I'm gonna do it. It's what Jesus would have wanted. He would have preferred I got it. Oh, I don't have power on? Oh, shit. All right, so we can't grab it. We're just gonna open the next door. Should we just whore up points here? This is the hallway of sanctitude. It's kind of like Superman's fortress, except for it's nothing like that at all. Oh, God. Oh, shit. The Lay's potato chips. Oh, they're 90% air. Does that ever piss anybody off? How, like, Lay's is literally, like, 90% air? Am I the only one that gets upset by that? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Lay's baked potato chips, their barbecue, and they're, like, the regular alright, honestly, I like those way more than the regular ones. Like, whenever I go to Subway, and whenever that poor teenager behind the counter is making my Subway sandwich, I always get baked Lay's potato chips because they're delicious, all right? They are some of the greatest chips of all time. Sometimes I like to, you know, I like to be a little dangerous. I like to live on the edge, okay? And sometimes I'll put the chips on the actual sandwich. You know, thug life. I like to live my life how I like to live it, boys. The Führer was a PC gamer. That's pretty cool. That's good. Hey, man, at least Hitler wasn't so bad. He was a PC gamer. I mean, you can't hate the man that much if he's a PC gamer. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking if we just chill here. Oh, there we go. That'll help me a lot. The Führer had a lot of family, man. We're just in his house killing. Like, his family was just trying to have a nice reunion. They had a barbecue. They had, you know, some dude playing piano and, like, a bunch of white guys doing Frisbee. And there's always white guys with shorts and a tank top doing Frisbee. Wherever you go, you know, there's always white guys. They're, like, in their 20s, and one of them has long hair, and they're always playing Frisbee. Always. You know, you can never not see it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, oh, that was the last guy? Oh, fucking the goddamn Babylonians, you sons of bitches. This is why we grab it now, because some of these custom maps, a little too good. All right, let me grab a gun. There's the Books. Now, where do they spawn? Can they spawn in the kitchen? I hope they don't spawn. Oh, wait, we're in the kitchen. There's an oven. Oh, and we're in Hitler's house. Oh, that's a little awkward. not gonna lie. A little awkward. Just ignore what's in that oven because we all know it's Rice Krispie treats. Oh, I need $2,000 to go outside? Oh, I'm poor, fuck. I should have invested better, but you know, I spend 90% of my YouTube paychecks on e-girls. Because listen, these e-girls, they're poor. They can't afford clothing. I'm trying to help them, all right? They cannot afford proper clothing because every time I see them, they're naked. And they need your financial support, okay? So that's why I spent 100% of my paychecks on e-girls. Because their Snapchats are just so depressing. They never have enough clothes. It's just embarrassing. So support your local e-girls. Help them out. They could use it. It's like the Bernie Sanders meme. I'm once again asking for your financial support. You know, we gotta help these e-girls, guys. They can't do it themselves. We need to do it for them. Hashtag support your local e-girl 2020. So this is just like a straight up challenge map. Like there's not much to it, I don't think. Maybe, possibly, who knows? I don't know. The only real ones that do know are Google because they listen to everything. The amount, do you ever like wonder this? Like how much just, number one, like I bet Google saves everything. So they have to probably have the world's most child porn. Like, right? Dude, am I the only one that thinks that? Like they have to have like terabytes of it because I bet they save everything that's ever done on their website. So they have to, right? Right? At least that's what I would think. I don't know. I mean, I'm not smart, but I would assume because I have a Google Dot or Echo, whatever they're called. I have a thing that spies on me, and you know when I jerk off, you ain't beating the dick to where it sounds like a massacre is going on in your house. You're disappointing your dick. All right, you gotta step up your game. So I just wonder, like, if someone wanted to blackmail me that works at Google, how easy would it be? I mean, not saying that you could because I'm, like, unblackmailable because I don't give a fuck. You know how much, like, dudes, I love me some fat anime titties, and that's, you know, that'll never change. But I just wonder sometimes about how small my penis is because this fucking map is just raping me. Okay, let's go back outside. Outside's the only safe place. I don't trust anywhere else. This is my safe zone. This is where I come. When you guys are mean to me in the comments, this is where I come to relax. This is where I impose Zen. This is my Zen garden. No one else is allowed in here unless you have written permission. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of difficult, all right? I was expecting this just to be like a walk in the park, but it's surprisingly like Hitler's house. Honestly, not as big as I thought. I thought it would be a little bit bigger. Give me that. Oh, I want that. Was this the STG? That looks like an AK. I thought it was an AK. I am dumb. It's good to know. All right, I'm a genius. Kind of really want this though. Okay. 5th time's the charm. Okay. Eventually, statistically, I will grab it, all right? Mathematically, it's impossible for me not to grab it. Just saying. I want to see what else is in the box. I need the goodies, all right? Right now, we're dealing with the alrighties. I need the goodie. Hitler lived in a very weird spot, you know? Y'all ever, like, watch these weird videos on YouTube? Like, I've been obsessed with these, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like these videos going over like internet conspiracies and like weird things that happen on the internet. Like I watched one about like it went over like this guy that stalked this girl online and shit, and just like went over how there are creepy people out there that you just. It's so weird because like he went over like this guy's like Reddit history, and like on some Reddits he would be completely normal, and then like when he was talking about this girl he'd be like borderline rapey, and it's just like so weird how like you don't know anybody you talk to online could be like a serial diddler. You just don't know. Like you don't know what I do in my free time, guys. Not saying we diddle kids, because we don't do that here. We are completely against diddling kids. But you just don't know who you're talking. It's like the good old thing, like when your parents would be like, you don't know who you're talking to on the internet. Like that's so true. Because like some of these people in these videos will be like completely normal on other subreddits, and then like one subreddit they like go hardcore into like borderline psychopaths. It's just like, damn, I could be a psychopath. My friends could be a psychopath. I don't know what they do in their free time. I don't watch them all the time. I only watch them some of the time on their cameras at their house. Because I'm not weird, all right? I only do it for 3 hours every other Tuesday, okay? Because I like to give people their privacy. I don't like to go into people's personal lives too much, all right? I like to give people some privacy, but not a lot. You give people too much privacy, that's when they start diddling kids, okay? We don't want that. We want the opposite of that. We want people to fuck adults. Consensually, all right? We don't want people doing it non-consensually. That's why I think we should have arranged marriages. I think we need that because there's a lot of weird people out there that are just creepy, all right? I don't think they're ever like incels. Those guys are weird, all right? If we did arranged marriages, we could probably arrange them with some other equally as weird females. I feel like that in the end would just solve itself. Like, I feel like if we just had horse girls and incels, I feel like that's kind of an equal, you know, give and take. So if we just make them marry each other, I feel like everything will work out in the end, maybe. These are just experiments we need to try because no one's tried them before, so we have no idea if they'll work or not. So arranged marriages for incels and horse girls, I'm completely down with. Why is there just fruit on the table? It's so random. I didn't know Hitler was a fruit guy. I mean, it makes sense. You gotta stay healthy, but come on, Hitler. Really? Was Hitler a vegan? I hope not. That'd make me lose all my respect for him if he was a vegan. Or what is the other thing called? Not a vegan, but like a is vegan the one where you don't eat like anything animal, right? And vegetarian's just where you don't eat meat. I'm pretty sure. All right, that's just. Oh, I don't have any ammo in that. Fuck me, dude. All right, I'm gonna upgrade this FFAR. I want something spicy in my life, and sometimes the Chinese food just doesn't do it. Dude, you know you have some bomb-in Chinese food. I go to the specific Chinese place every single time because number one, they don't really speak English there, and number two, they always have their little kids running around. If you go to a Chinese restaurant and they have their little kids just running around randomly and they don't understand you and they're like, "What you want?" and they have that hardcore like accent, you know that food's about to be bombing. So I love going to like Chinese restaurants like that where it's just very stereotypical and the food's always good. I know it's like not real Chinese food, but I don't care. All right, what do I have? The SMR? Should we upgrade this just for the memes? Just for the dank maymays? I'm gonna do it. I think there was 8 perks. Do we have them all? I think we have all the perks. All right, what do I got? The Smiler. Let's see if it's any good. It's probably not. But, you know, YOLO. We'll see. Let's see if this is any good. Actually, I mean, because this is the modded version, this isn't actually the Black Ops 2 version. It's not. The modded version ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. It's pretty nifty, if you ask me. Whoa, where am I at? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. I didn't know Hitler's house was booby-trapped. I didn't know Hitler was also Vietnamese. He's laying out some booby traps on me. I didn't know. I was unaware. Do you guys ever have someone master, like when you guys were in high school, or if you are in high school or middle school, do you guys ever have someone jerk off and get caught? Because we did. I mean, I think we did. I'm not sure, because this is just a rumor that was spread around. And if it wasn't true, it ruined this poor guy's life. But I remember in middle school, there was a rumor that went around that this one dude got caught jerking off in the bathroom by the principal. And the way it went, like, I don't know if this was true because this was very, like, detailed. Apparently, he was in one of the bathrooms, and the principal walked in. And apparently, he was, like, moaning in the stall, and he could hear, like, a little fap. I don't know how the fuck anybody figured this out, because apparently it was only the principal and him in there. So unless the principal's, like, fucking tweeting it out, like, "Ha, just caught fucking Billy jerking off in the bathroom, what a loser," or something like that. Like, I don't know how the fuck people knew. But apparently, this guy, his name wasn't Billy, in case you couldn't tell. Apparently, this guy was jerking off in the bathroom, moaning hardcore. The principal came in and caught him, and then he got suspended. Now, I don't know if that's true, but he actually did get suspended. Now, I don't know if that's what he got suspended for, but, like, if he actually got suspended for doing something else, and he was like, "All right, what I really got suspended for was pretty dumb, so I'm gonna tell people I got caught jerking off." That's a respect move right there. I respect that. But if he actually got caught jerking off, that's pretty weird. Like, that's... Why? Why would... Oh, the boxes can be out here? Okay. That's really weird, I'm not gonna lie. I've never once had the idea to jerk off in school. Surprisingly, never really wanted to do that. That doesn't sound like fun or pleasant at all. I would never do that. Not because I have high morals or anything, but because I'm not legally allowed within 500 feet of a school anymore since the incident, so, you know. Also not allowed within 500 feet of a Costco or Sam's Club anymore. That's a whole other ordeal we won't even get into, but man, I miss shopping there. We also, in middle school, during basketball practice, we were pieces of shit. They had, what's the lighting called? Like the, I think it's fluorescent lighting, like the long tubes. They had a bunch of, I guess they were changing the lights in the locker room. And during basketball practice, one of our more nefarious individuals decides that he's just gonna break up, like they were getting ready to change the lights. I guess they hadn't done it yet. So they had like all of the fucking lights just laid out in the locker room. So this one nefarious individual, I think he ended up joining the army but got kicked out. But he just started grabbing these fluorescent lights and just started fucking whacking them against the wall, whacking them against everything. He broke at least 3 or 4. Now, I don't know how expensive those are, or if the poor janitors had to clean it up, or I don't listen. I watched it. I was an innocent bystander, okay? I'm not a snitch though. I'm not gonna tattle anybody out. But it was pretty funny and I was laughing. But he just starts breaking these fluorescent lights. Like, what the? Like, just randomly. I didn't know where. He just grabs them and just starts breaking them. He had an eye for destruction. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. Because I think he was like one of the... Because I think he was friends. If you guys don't know, I have a friend who, after high school, ended up murdering somebody. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's cool. I know somebody in prison. And I think he was best friends with the guy that murdered somebody. Or was. I don't know if they were at the time of the murder. I'm not exactly sure on that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But, you know, I expected a little bit more from Hitler's house. I expected more. This is a very small house. Maybe he actually has a very large penis, and that's why it's not a very big house, because he knows he doesn't have to compensate. He can just get bitches. He's the Fuhrer. Saw a thunder gun in there. Spaz. All right, what up? This is the Modern Warfare 2 Spaz? I think it is. Diddly diddly do, I upgrade you. Okay, now I need to grab it. Give me that. All right, let's see if it's any good. It's good. All right, it's good. That answered my question. It's good. Running out of ray gun ammo though. Oh, it's in here. I mean, I'm not saying that's you know, interior decoration was probably not Hitler's forte. Listen here, guys. If you are single and have like an apartment or something, decorate that shit. Bitches get wet when they see like a nice apartment. I know, like, if I was single and I wasn't actively trying to get a girl, my apartment would have like literally 3 things in it. It'd have a computer, a fridge, and a shitter. Because that's the essentials. That's all you need. But if I was trying to attract a mate, a suitable mate, I would definitely, like, I'd put some candles in there. Bitches love candles. They love Yankee Candle. You mention Yankee Candle around a girl, drenched immediately. It's like Niagara Falls. They just get wet. So, you know, decorate, you know, the inside a little bit. Maybe bedazzle your asshole. Girls like that. They like bedazzled things. Like, they bedazzle jeans and stuff. So, you know, maybe bedazzle, like, you know, a couple things or anything. And, you know, smell nice. Girls like when you smell nice. I have Victoria's Secret Vanilla. Bare Vanilla, I think that's what it's called. And honestly, I just have it for me because I think it smells amazing. But, you know, girls, they like to smell good. Yeah, words. They don't, you know, don't smell like weed and cum. That's all I'm trying to say. Just don't smell like that, because you'd be surprised. I went to a comic convention with one of my mods, Ark. He's a good friend of mine. He screams a lot, so if you want to know which mod that one is, that's him. But me and him went to like a anime comic convention thing, and fucking hell, man. Listen, if you are fat, I'm not trying to fat shame you, but I am. You're probably smelling. You're probably going to smell. Just statistically speaking, you're going to smell more than like an average skinny person or something. That does not give you an excuse to smell bad, all right? If you are overweight, you have to take extra care of yourself. And, you know, make sure you get inside the creases and crevices. Put some deodorant under your flaps, okay? Because I am very anal about people that smell. It's one of my triggers, all right? It triggers me, okay? I wake up and I just get triggered every day of my life. Make sure you smell nice. If you ever meet me and you smell like a fucking Baconator from Wendy's that's been in the trash for a week, I'm probably not gonna like you, okay? That's just the cold hard facts, okay? So make sure you deodorant your asshole and you cologne your balls or whatever. I don't care. Just make sure you smell decent, okay? Or else you will never attract a suitable mate. Let's see what else is in here. A Blundergat? What up? All right, I'll take a Blundergat. This would be like a pretty nice backyard for some like classic white people games like Cornhole. That is something I've noticed is like strictly like a white people kind of thing. I've never seen any of my black friends ever play Cornhole. Like, if you are from a different race, can you like please like put this in the comments? Do you play Cornhole? Because I've only ever seen white people do it. I've never seen anyone of any other race play Cornhole. And I've had, like, growing up, a lot of friends of different races, and I've never once seen them ever even mention Cornhole. It's like strictly like a middle-aged white dude thing. It's like if you're at a white person barbecue, 10 times out of 10, someone's bringing out the Cornhole. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. It's like clapping on an airplane. It's like strictly like a white person thing. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty good. I've never thought I would say this, but the War Machine's actually pretty decent. Are you fucking good, homie? Are you good? My dog's over here about to need CPR. Are you good? What the fuck? You got the corona? You got the coronavirus? If so, you're sleeping outside. How'd you even get it? You don't even know any Asians. I hate to be doing this to Hitler's house, but I mean, you got a zombie infestation. That's how you get maggots. You don't want those. Trust me. Once you get maggots in your house, it's just a pain in the ass to get out. All right, I'm gonna grab you. We're gonna do a challenge. All right, we're gonna grab these two. I'm gonna upgrade them. And we're gonna go hide in a little room. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh, Big Lots sale, 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free. Oh, wow, that was really it. I survived that? Wow. Okay, let's go in here then. I did not think I would survive that. Oh, shit. Hang on. Do you think Hitler would have been a fan of... Okay. Of anime? And if so, what kind would have been his favorite? I hope he would have been a man of taste. But part of me feels like he would mainly just like slice of life anime. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm dead. Okay. But he just kind of screams slice of life to me. So that's Hitler's house. That was pretty cool. Kind of a small challenge map. Like, once you get outside, it's pretty easy. Words and shit. Don't let the Japanese off easily. They committed a lot of war crimes in World War II. So that is where we're going to call it. Thank you to everybody that watched the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check out all the links right down there below in the description. And I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic night.